People. ¿Qué pasa? Suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, it is obvious that a lot of persons in Jamaica, they are living a double life. One side, they are legitimate employees, business people. On the next side, they are a part of the criminal, dark underworld. Now, people, once again, one more again, we see that there's a next major drugs bust in Montego Bay, a place called Goodwill to be specific. Based on the information, it is said that the narcotics Popo, they were on an operation and ops when they intercepted a vehicle in Goodwill in front of a 2-story mansion. This was a female driving a Prado. When they searched the Prado, they found 10 packages. 10 packages equated to 24 pounds of cocoa, equates to 11 kilograms to be specific. 2.2 pounds per kilogram, if you do the maths. Based on what the Popo estimated street value, $550 over $500,000. It is said that after they searched the vehicle and they went inside the 2-story mansion, they found a whole bunch of magazines, cartridges for 9mm in there. So obviously, these people are trying to protect the proceeds of their crime. What makes this even more interesting is that the person in question, she identified herself as a top manager of one of those big banking institutions. Don't know the name, the sources did not say. However, what we realize or come to realize is that one thing most persons in Jamaica like more than morals and ethics is money. Money seems to be the motive behind, the driving force behind what most people do. Because here it is, a female. When you look at this female, she look like the typical Miss Uppity. She have a big job. She's in charge of this branch and that branch. However, she is involved in the criminal underworld. And more than likely, she got some man. And one thing that we know about criminals, they are very charismatic. Them full of lyrics, them full of style, so therefore, they can win over these uppity women. And when they pretty much give them everything that they want, jewelry, car, mansion, it captivates them. So therefore, them forget about all of the morals and what their mother, their parents taught them. Because them a go for the money, them a go for the big life. Everybody wants the hype. Everybody wants that rich lifestyle. However, with that rich lifestyle comes pros and cons, meaning criminality, meaning the big yard, meaning sentencing. Now, people, based on what we've seen transpiring in Montego Bay, 24 pound, 12 lakh is not really major. However, the average person, the average banker, the average person that lives any sorts of legitimate life will not be caught with 24 pounds, 12 kilos, and a whole bunch of magazines for 9mm. So therefore, if they are not involved directly, indirectly they are. So people, this proves once again that Jamaica, more specifically, Montego Bay is one of the drug hubs in the whole entire Caribbean, if not the world. Even though this is kind of minor and them claims that it major. So people, the moral of the story in all of this is that whenever you see people driving their big cars, living in these luxurious mansions, buying all sorts of stuff at the supermarket, don't grudge them. Don't say that it should be you. Because you have to take the good with the bad Just like they are living this big lifestyle, it is only for a moment. Sooner or later, karma is going to catch up to them. So therefore, if you want their luxurious lifestyle, you have to also take the charges, meaning the conviction, the jail time, point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that there's a big WAR going on in Spanish Town. Pretty much an internal feud as it pertains to one order. Now people, I am going to give you the details. A couple of days ago I spoke about it, however, I had some of this information wrong. Now people, based on the information from the Popo, it is said that a person of interest, he is now in the custody of the Popo. That person's name, government name, Damian Davis, otherwise called Wassy or Spinball. He turned himself into the St. Catherine Popo in the company of his lawyer, his attorney. Based on what the Popo are saying, he is to be interviewed and then he will be charged. Now people, whenever anything happens, everybody have all sorts of story. A million stories circulating all over social media. Yes, it is an internal war as it pertains to one order. However, here are the details. Maybe a couple of weeks ago or so, a lady lost her life close to Salt Factory. She was taken out at her bar or establishment. When she lost her life, she have a top man family brother that lives overseas. His name is Ruto. When Ruto's sister died, he said that he made a vow. He is going to make sure that everybody directly or indirectly involved lose them life. That lady also has a son. She has a couple of sons. One of the sons' name is Mark. Look at your screen. That is one of the sons, Mark. However, her brother, who is Mark's uncle that lives overseas, him said, listen, me I gonna make sure say everybody will take on my sister lose them life. And of course, Mark, the son of that lady, he is no saint. Now people, the person that they held are turning himself to the Popo in the presence of his lawyer, Wassy. I think that this is the same war that has been brewing between Mark and Wassy. So therefore, on that fateful day of those events that transpired in a Spanish Town, it is said that the person who was responsible for taking away that lady, Mark's mom, he lost his life at the train track. They went to Market Street. That video that was circulating all over social media, that infamous video, them take away Mackerel. There was a friend of Mackerel that saw everything as it played out. His name is Crux. Crux' picture is on the screen right now. Crux saw the car that did the drive-by. Him chased down the car. While he was chasing down the car, bad luck would have it that him run past a car wash. At that car wash was a Popo, plain clothes, off duty. Him see a man a run past with him tool in him hand. Him blaze up the man. In the first video that I did, I said that there might have been some sort of shootout. It was pretty much a one-sided thing. The Popo slapped him right on the spot. After all of these incidents, the people in a Spanish Town, I say, Crux, he was defending Mackerel. He was a good boy, so therefore, them burned down the Popo station. No, not the Popo station. The courthouse, sorry. Now people, if you look at your screen, the person that is said to be the shottist, the knockist by everything, his name is Skatta H0T. This is Skatta H0T right here. In the picture, in the black shirt. So people, so there's no sorts of confusion. Mark's mom lost her life. The brother, who is Mark's uncle, him put out a hit. He is financing most of the FUCKRY in a Spanish town. He is a top one other man. So therefore, the person will get clapped on the train track because of Mark's mom losing her life close to Salt Factory. Mackerel, the same thing. Crocs was defending Mackerel. So therefore, him a run down the car and running at the pawpaw. The pawpaw basically GUN him down. So people, at the end of the day, this is all internal. Most of these people used to be friend, one-time friend, turn frenemy, turn enemy. And the saga continues. Where will it end? Nobody really knows. However, that is the latest. That is the facts as it pertains to everything. Enough people name a call up, enough people are lose their life. Enough more people are going to lose their life because based on the information that I've gotten, it is said that when the cat's away, the mice are going to play. So the pawpaw can they a Spanish town for the next 3 weeks, 3 months after them left or leave, all hell I got broke loose once again. Point blank and period. So pretty much people, internal thing, mother for father for father, war a go on in a one order. Mark versus WASSY. Mark and Skatta H0T a friend. Mark and Skatta H0T pretty much launched the attack. However, WASSY is the one that is a person of interest. WASSY is the one that turned himself over to the pawpaw. However, people, the truth and the fact is that maybe WASSY have something to do with Mark's mother losing her life. Him name a call up. Anything is possible. However, those are the details.